You're paying a tax no government collects, the tax on insecurity. Why would you readily swipe your credit card for $1,500 on an item whose real value is less than $150? Why would we rather be $10,000 in debt than let strangers think we're poor? The truth is, the luxury items you carry aren't symbols of wealth. They're evidence you're destroying your own financial future. Welcome to the trap called the Veblen Paradox, where broke people try to impress others, who are also broke. Decoding the Veblen Paradox and the price matrix is a simple chart showing rising prices, falling demand, then replaced with a luxury goods chart. Rising prices, soaring demand. In basic economics, if the price of a shirt increases from $20 to $2,000, sales collapse. But in the world of ostentation, the opposite happens. This is the Veblen Paradox. Why is a $10,000 watch more coveted than a $100 one, even though both run on batteries and are only for telling time? For the super rich, what they buy isn't a timekeeping tool, but the right to exclusion. When a brand raises prices, they're not selling a product, they're selling distance. They create a financial barrier to separate the elite from the rest. The tragedy begins when our middle class tries to climb over that barrier with money that should have been used for investment. We're spending $5,000 to buy a logo, when in reality, we're buying a first-class ticket on a sinking ship. The outdated survival instinct. A scene alternating between a peacock spreading its tail and a person posing next to a luxury car for an Instagram photo. Why can't we resist the allure of luxury goods even when we know it's unreasonable? The answer lies in millions of years of evolution. Look at the peacock. Its enormous, colorful tail is a real burden. It slows the peacock down and makes it more vulnerable to predators. But that's the message. I'm strong enough to survive carrying this expensive burden. In psychology, this is called signaling theory. Today, humans don't use tails. We use social capital. We buy a $3,000 bag or a $50,000 car on installments to send a signal to the flock that I am a winner. But there's a deadly difference. Peacocks don't need debt to grow tails. As for you, you're using your financial capital, which should be used to secure your future, to exchange for a temporary form of social capital. You're cutting off your own leg to buy the most expensive shoes in the world. You're not proving you're rich. You're proving yourself to be a perfect victim of marketing. The truly rich versus the masked man. Comparing two styles. One side features a plain white t-shirt with no logo, costing $500. And the other side features a shirt full of large logos, costing $200 but payable in installments.
Ow.
Do you know why the super rich are starting to wear items without logos?
Ow.
It's the quiet luxury strategy. While the middle class is tightening their belts to afford LV bags or Gucci belts, the truly rich are retreating to outfits that look no different from supermarket goods, but cost $2,000 for a cashmere sweater. Why? Because they don't need to impress you. They just need to recognize each other. While you spend $1,000 to look like them, they spend that $1,000 on assets that generate money. The difference lies here. The pretend rich turn cash into something that looks valuable, but is actually a liability. The truly rich turn cash into a money printing machine. Our biggest mistake is learning how the rich spend money, but not how they earn it. They buy freedom, while you buy shackles wrapped in velvet. The solution: building invisible wealth, on one side, is a steadily growing bank account balance. On the other is the image of someone leisurely sipping coffee, stress-free. So how do you escape this maze? The answer isn't to live a life of austerity, but to change your value system. Start building invisible wealth. It's the money in your investment fund that no one sees. The peace of mind knowing that even if you lose your job tomorrow, you'll still live comfortably for the next 2 years. The highest status symbol in the 21st century isn't a designer bag, but freedom. Before swiping your card for an expensive item, just to assert yourself, ask yourself these 3 questions. The 72-hour rule. If after 3 days you no longer crave it to take pictures and post online, you don't really need it. Rule 10x. If you can't buy 10 of those with cash immediately, you can't afford one. Survival question. If social media disappeared tomorrow and no one saw you wearing it, would you still want to buy it for $1,000? Don't compete with people drowning in debt to buy things they don't need just to impress people they don't like. Remember, Those who master their money know how to use it to buy back time, not to buy more shackles. Like if you choose freedom over ostentation, I am Bob Scripley, and together we will build true wealth, a real slap in the face and call to action. Honestly, I know that after watching this video, 90% of you will still shrug and swipe your card for the next iPhone or designer shoes, just to get a few fake likes. Why? Because facing inner emptiness and a lack of real earning potential is often much harder than wearing a $500 logo. Stop deceiving yourself. If you don't even have $50,000 in cash in your bank account, wearing designer clothes won't make you look rich. It will make you look more like a victim of marketing. But I want to hear your opinion. Do you think it's better to be in debt to gain respect than to have money and be looked down upon? Or do you think I'm preaching when everyone has the right to spend their own money? Don't hesitate. Feel free to criticize or agree in the comments below. I'll read them all. And if you're brave enough to choose freedom over ostentation, please subscribe to the channel. We'll be unmasking the facade of fake wealth in the next video.